What's going on, everybody? Eric Barassa here, and today I am so excited to share with you this Eric Johnson mini lesson. And we're going to be trying out a few new technological things, but let's just dive right in. Okay, so let's break down what is going on here. I love how Eric Johnson, first of all, just says like, you know, like this. And this is, you're like, no, I have no idea what you're doing. So it's like, this is like the first like 10, 20 seconds of what he plays. This is even before he gets into the lesson stuff, but I just wanted to cover what he's doing here. So first thing he does is he's not really staying in one key like he talks about later. He's talking about adding chords to stay in one key, but here he's kind of all over the place. Let's talk about it. He starts with an E harmonic, and then he plays this chord. And now he's using his fingers to play. I can't remember if he's doing some hybrid picking or not. You'll see me using the pick mostly just for right now. So that whole first little thing, E is our bass note. We're adding on top of that a B, the fifth, and then our ninth, F sharp, and then our major seventh, the D sharp. So that's really cool when you take a major chord and you add to it a ninth and a seventh, or anytime you add a 9 and a 7, that's pretty cool. So that's exactly what is going on here. So you could think of it as like an E major 9 chord, okay? And then this, we've got, I love this shape, but over in E, this could be several different chords, but with E in the bass, it's, we've got our major third, we've got our fifth, no, sorry, we've got a major seventh, we've got a root, and we have our fifth. So it's an E major 7. So we went from E major 9 to E major 7. Okay? And then next, we're going to get into, what does he do? This. He reaches over with his thumb. My hands aren't very big, so it's just easier for me to kind of play it like that. But this is basically an F sharp minor 7 chord with an added ninth. I think we're seeing a theme here, Mr. Eric Johnson. So as long as you don't play that fifth string, you can bar with just your first finger and make sure you separate string 6 from 4, 3, 2, 1, like so. And then, so that's just the 2 chord in the key, and then we get to this. And this is like a B dominant 7 because we've got B in the bass, we've got the flat 7. But then we're adding an 11 as well as with that E, which is an 11, and then we're adding C sharp, which is a 9. So again, we got 7s and 9s all over the place. And then this resolves to where we have a C, a flat 9, as well as a just major third is what we would think over that. So that's a cool resolution when you have like on a 5 chord. So far we've had a 1 chord, the E, then F sharp minor. Now we're on the 5 chord. But it's cool if you have a 9 and then to a flat 9. Because of where it's going to resolve next, which is going to be, we've got this C sharp minor 7 chord, is really what he's outlining. And then he adds in this F sharp and G, so we can think of that on top of this chord. That's going to be an 11, so that's pretty cool. And then to like, I guess we'd see it as a sharp 11. I'm just seeing it as a little passing tone there. So far our chord progression is basically E, F sharp minor, B7, and C sharp minor 7. That's our chord progression. So if you just were to hear, that sounds pretty cool. And again, what works is over this this C natural note that we played before, which is that flat 9 of B, then kind of voice leads into a C sharp. That's kind of what my ear is hearing, even though he's not actually playing that note. And now we get into this. So this is like, golly, what is this? It's like an A minor with F sharp in the bass is kind of how I'm thinking of it. You could also think of this as F sharp, minor 7, flat 5. That's probably what it is. F sharp minor 7 chord with a flat 5 on top, and then to F minor 7. Just a little chromatic voice leading there. You can see he's moving by half steps or staying in place. The C stays in place, and that kind of holds everything centered, and then everything else. That's cool, but it's very tense. But you add this C on top. Ooh, it really softens the blow of that, and it's a pretty advanced little technique we got going there. And then this F minor 7 leads back into E. Let's see, this chord, we've got a G, a B flat, a D, and an A. I didn't analyze this ahead of time. I'm just gonna do it all on the fly. Well, not on the fly, not on the Parker fly, on the Music Man. I would have done this on my Strat that has the Eric Johnson pickups in it, but it's in the shop right now, getting turned into a shred machine. So over this E, we've got, if we're thinking of E as the bass, which makes sense, we've got E minor, that G makes it an E minor, and then we have B flat, so a flat 5, then the 7th and the 11th. So this would be like E minor 7 flat 5, and then that's going to go to this A something. I'll be honest, I have no idea what this is. This is like A minor 7 with a flat 9 and a sharp 11. I'm stumped. Oh wait, no, a flat 5. A flat 5 and a flat 9. That's what this is. Okay, so it's an A minor 7, flat 9, and a flat 5. So super jazzy chord, and then that goes into this A, which has a 6, major 3rd, 5th, and a 9th. So that'd be like an A13 chord. And then we've got this D. This would be like a, oh boy, D9 with a flat 5. Oh boy. Then these two passing tones. I don't know if he meant to hit this G or not, but if he did, it works really well sliding into the G sharp. It almost sounds like a mistake at first. And then he plays this, which is going to be like a G sharp minor 7, but we haven't added 11 to it. And then back to this F sharp minor 9, and then this cool E. So it's got an added 6, it's got the major 3rd, it's got a 9, and it's got another 11 on top of it. But really, if you break it all down, it's kind of like E major, F sharp minor 7, B dominant 7, C sharp minor 7, and then F sharp minor 7 flat 5, passing to F minor, passing to E minor 7 flat 5, and then into A flat 9 and flat 5, creating a lot of tension, going into A minor 13, and then to this D, D like minor 11 with a flat 9, with a flat 5, into that G sharp minor 11, and then F sharp minor 9, E, okay? So most of these chords are coming from the key of E major, but he's using a lot of outside tones, and yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think, you guys, and if you want more of this kind of stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out unlimitedguitar.com. This is my new guitar membership website for serious guitar players who want to go really deep with some of these topics. And there's everything from beginner material to intermediate to advanced stuff. If you get the all access pass, pretty soon we'll be selling individual courses, but right now we just have available the all access pass, which gets you access to everything we've got right now, plus everything that we are going to be continuing to add to the site. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you something fun to play and made it easy to play. And from a theory perspective, I hope it made a little bit of sense, but just let me know if you had any questions, because there's a lot going on there. You guys have a great day. As my great Aunt Bessie always says, Happy Memorial Day.